Good evening, fans. Welcome to Dartmouth High School, the Carlin Lynch Activity Center. It's great to be back with you on DCTV. Evan Massoud in the house tonight with the call for some girls volleyball. Durfee making the trip here, square off against the Indians, and great to be back in this facility. Last time I was here was the girls basketball playoff game, which ended, we all know, in heartbreak, as Paul Santos and I were baseline for that game. So great to be back here at Dartmouth High. Hope everybody had a great summer. And hope that you Dartmouth fans have enjoyed Fred TV's coverage at the end of the week there. We had girls soccer from Durfee and football, which was a total rout for you Dartmouth fans. So tonight now, volleyball, these two teams squaring off for the first time here in SY 24-25. And, you know, both sides really not off to the best of starts. And that's kind of strange. We don't normally get to say that about the hometown Indians, but they're going through a few growing pains themselves. Had a chance to talk to Coach Lassie. You see her right there on your screen. And she said, you know, part of it is it's a younger squad. There are some younger players, number one. Number two, a tough schedule. But at the same time, you know, she takes credit for that. She designed it that way, and it is a tough schedule. There's some really formidable opponents on here. So, but, you know, we've had this conversation before on coverage of high school sports that, you know, the teams that are playing, or should I say placed in lower divisions, always have a bit of an advantage. Why? Because they have the ability to play up. You know, in this case, Coach was saying that some of the teams they've played up in, because they're not, you know, ranked super high, even though they're a higher division, from a power ranking standpoint, it actually didn't really help them too much, which is rather interesting when you think about it. But regardless, to have the ability to see that next level according to divisions, right, size of school, it's always a benefit. And, you know, for the D1 teams like Durfee, who have to play a lot of lower division teams as part of their regular schedule, honestly, it hurts them. It's plain and simple. So, you know, for Coach Lassie and her Indians, they had Case's, you know, a tremendous program, albeit a lower division, but we all know the Cardinals and their history as a volleyball program. But Attleboro is outstanding. Oliver Ames, top-notch, you know, out in the Easton, Stoughton area. You know, they have some Boston teams on here. Duxbury's one of them. So this is Westboro. This is no slouch of a schedule for your Lady Indians, that's for sure, who have jumped out on the Hilltoppers early here by a 3-0 score. Durfee's last game was at Braintree on Friday. They lost 3-1. Televised, Durfee's last game on TV was last Wednesday. Back at home, they had New Bedford. So that was one that I covered in Fall River. And Durfee got down very early in the first set, much like this. It was 7-0 in the blink of an eye. Well, now it's 5-0 Indians in the blink of an eye. Durfee played well in the second set. They battled back, they won it, but then the third and fourth set, much like the first, ending rather quickly and very lopsided, unfortunately, for Durfee. So, couple things that Coach Kelly Bullier would like to see from her squad as they have struggled here. They're going to get their first point, but it's thanks to an unforced error on the part of Dartmouth, is number one, finding the court more. Durfee has some good hitters. There's a lot of veteran leadership on this team. These are players that if you've seen this game over the past, 3 years, this matchup, there's going to be a lot of familiar names to you. And all of these girls played in the summer league, the Whalers Club volleyball over the summer. I mean, they're serious about it. They just haven't been able to put it together. And one of the reasons are that they're not getting the kills. The points they're getting really are coming more off of errors from the other side. They're not finding the court very well. And part of it, it's a snowball effect, right? Some of the sets have been quite a bit lower than we're used to seeing, at least for me, of the Durfee team. But why is that? Well, the passing hasn't been great on the receive. So if the passes aren't great and you're not able to set up your setter, then everything's going to snowball. And that's kind of what's been happening. And then all of a sudden you find yourself, you know, down 5-7 points in a game, and that set is kind of lost. So it has not been easy for the Hilltoppers here at the start of the year. Their 2 wins coming against Middleborough. That was a 3-0 sweep in game 3 of the match number 3 of the year for them, and then they took Taunton 5 sets and they beat them on the road. Both those games happening in the same week. Those were matches 3 and 4. For Dartmouth, they also won their 3rd and 4th matches. That was New Bedford and Dennis Yarmouth. And then they beat Apponequet last time out. That was Friday, right here at home. They have only 1 loss at home. All their wins have been here at home. They are winless on the road. Barber, the setter on this team, with a bit of a misfire on that serve. It'll give the Hilltoppers their 4th, and they will go on to serve away here. That's Zoe Moussat. Zoe, a senior this year. And it's going to sail long, so both sides with errant serves, and we'll go back to Dartmouth with Chloe McKinnon. Seven seniors for the Hilltoppers on this year's team. For Coach Lassie and the Indians, only 3. Next year's graduating class will be huge for the Indians, as they have 10 juniors on this team. That might have been going long, but it was played by the back line for the Hilltoppers. 3rd touch, and it's going to go over. So this is another one of those examples that, you know, talking about, now that's a good pass, that's a really good set, and that's a good swing. So that's some good building blocks right there. You want to, you know, pick apart things and little incidents here. That's Regan Gibney, number 13, who got the kill there for the Hilltoppers. But that goes off of exactly some of the points I was making, that those are the things Durfee needs to start doing more consistently and better. That's going to go long if they want to stay in these matches and get some points. Because if you're just giving it over on a free ball after 3 touches, you know, you're giving the other team a chance to get points. You want to at least be able to try to get something down to the court and make them play defense. If it's just getting lobbed over, you're making it a lot easier for your opponent. That's going to sail and go long. It's the 10th point for Dartmouth. That was probably going long too, but played by Durfee's libero there, Casey Carvalho. Into the net it goes, and the Hilltoppers will get the point. Gibney will serve. Short pass over on that 3rd touch. Nice set. Big swing, tipped at the net by Sobrin. Oh, nice dig there by Carvalho. Keeps it alive, and it'll get dumped over by Sarah Raposa. Now the quick set and the big finish. Good serve there by Sophia Rakowski. Played by Dartmouth on the back line there. Durfee's going to get the point. Looks like they crossed under the net, or stepped just out of bounds there on the side. Past the boundary line, I should say. Carvalho will serve. 3-point game after Durfee fell behind 5-0. Another great play, and that is inside the antenna. It's Raposa. That time Carvalho not able to dig it out. Kyla Martin will serve. Good dig there from Arden Dennehy, Dartmouth's libero in the green jersey. Another good dig. Gonna set up Barber. Quick swing. Just got over the net. Durfee has to send it back. Lucky it didn't go down to the court. Oh, that's a big kill right there for McKinnon. That's trouble. Against the screen, and no good. Oh, that was going out. Dartmouth played it, and it's gonna cost them a point. McKinnon into the net. Little on top of that one there. Timed her leap just a tad late. She knows. We'll top her serve again. Gonna set Barbara. Oh, Barbara sends it over. Trying to catch Durfee napping, and that one not playable as it ends up at our official on the top of the ladder. It's Kylie Cordero. Raposa will serve. Short serve, that one just getting over the net. Barber with the set. McKinnon again unloads. Raposa could do nothing with it. (17-11) as the Indians make it a 6-point game. And Barber back to serve again. The only sophomore on the squad. Blocked, this is gonna be trouble. Carvalho, will Durfee get it over? Yes, they do. They stay with it. Now Barber will set for McKinnon again. It's off the hands of the defense and out of bounds. And a 7-point lead for the Indians here, their largest advantage in this first set. And kind of a low dig there, Gibney having to send it over on the third touch. Carvalho gets it over. And it gives Dartmouth another chance. And McKinnon, another chance. Man, she has really caught fire. She's on that far side. Been able to set herself up very well. That's coming back, and it's out of play. And the lead is 9, 20-11. It was 15-11, 14-11 rather. No, 15, excuse me, 4-point lead. Now 6 straight points for the Indians, who are trying to put away this first set. Durfee will get one back here. Musat will serve away here. Good, strong serve. That one just clearing the net. Was on a straight trajectory. The Indians make quick work of that serve. Receive, set, and finish. And now McKinnon will serve. That'll go long. That was going out. Carvalho should have let that one go. Would have been an easy point for the Hilltoppers. Poked back, and it is point number 22. Dennehy. Back to serve. Gives herself a running start here. Good leap, good swing. Punched at, and Durfee cannot return it. It's a 10-point lead. Set point. Indians trying to end this first right here. Carvalho calls for it. Third touch. Oh, almost a slip there, and it's going to be a point for the Indians, who take the first set 25-13. Rather convincingly. It got a little tight there in the middle, but then Dartmouth finishing strong. So the teams will switch sides here. Got just over 2.5 minutes in between as the Indians celebrate a set number 1 victory. Set 2 coming up live here on DCTV. Stay with us. Set number 2 underway. Durfee serving first. It's going to be a tough play in front of the net. And it goes out of bounds, and the Indians will start off like they did the first set, out in front 1-0. Durfee kept it close for about halfway through that first set, and then Dartmouth really kind of running away with it down the stretch. That's a big swing. Every Hilltopper thought it was deflected, but getting the bad news. And it will be Cordero to serve for the Indians. That one trickles over. And it's 3-0. Coach Bullier giving some instruction after that last point. And a free ball for the Indians. Barber will set. Good set there from Curran. And the point for the Hilltoppers. Adorno with the hit there. And the kill. McKinnon picking up right where she left off. She's a big reason why the Indians pulled away in that first set. That's out of bounds. Durfee does not touch it. It'll be their second point. Madison Ferreira will serve. Good serve, dug out on the backside there by Sobrin. Oh! Durfee making a couple substitutions, and now McKinnon ready. Nice dig from Carvalho. And Gibney on the far side sending it over. Barber now setting on this near side. Good block in front. Durfee's defense comes up big there, but Dartmouth keeps it alive and gets it over on the third. That was Barber, and now a misfire from Adorno. Did not get on top of it. That's short. Good serve that time from Adorno. And that's into the net as well. So Durfee with two straight, and she'll go back to serve another. Played by Dennehy. And sent back by Martin. That's gonna go long. Dennehy will serve. That was a great serve. Very little spin on it as well. Ball usually can kind of dance a bit close to a net, but good defense there. The Hilltoppers get that point. That was Emily DePina made that key block. And Gibney will serve. That's a good one too. Short. That ball just kind of died. It kind of faded away. Nothing Dennehy can do, and the Hilltoppers have gotten it back to within 2. This one a little easier to play. McKinnon. That's going to be out of play. Right off the defense, and that's what, you know, having a real lot of power can do is you get enough of a bounce that the defense can't send it back, and then it'll just bounce and go out of play off of the defense, and hence you get your point. And Dennehy can't bring that one back, so Durfee will quickly get the ball back. That was Raposa who got that point for the Hilltoppers. Now Carvalho back to serve. Good one. Kyla Martin sending that third touch for Durfee. They have to get it over, and they do. Martin wants another crack at it. Kind of hit from behind a little bit there. Big swing. Oh, that gets punched back. Dartmouth stays alive. That was going out, but it was played, and the Hilltoppers will lose the point. Would have been close, but it certainly looked like it was going to be out from here. Martin with the serve, the set from Curran. Dennehy digging that one out. And Durfee will get the free ball. Going back to Raposa. She wants one, can't seem to get it. Oh, now she will. 10-8. Curran, the setter, will serve, and it's no good. Kylie Cordero will now serve for the Indians. Back up by 3. Coming in is McKinnon. Defense slows it up enough. Carvalho makes the play, and now trying to set for Adorno, who kind of looks away frustrated, knows she missed that one. Not sure she was totally ready for it either, quite honestly, because Curran set it backwards for her, and Adorno never really got set for it, you know, from a positioning standpoint. (13-10). Curran with the set. Gibney gets it over. Ferreira to serve. Durfee has not gotten it to within one. They've gotten it to two. Ooh, close. That's coming back. And it'll be a three-point game again. Dartmouth will get it back on the unforced error. Whoop, hello, Dennehy. Dennehy, rather. Not ready for it. Clocks are in the head. That's okay. Week 1 football down in Fall River. The official throwing one of the many flags we saw in that game. And he goes to the, give the signal, tell people what the flag was. And he clotheslined his partner out on the field. Said, oh, here we go, week 1. Sports blooper for the season already in the books. (15-11). McKinnon back to serve, coming right at you. Oh, that one came up and hit Raposa in the face. And Dartmouth, just like that, has opened it up a bit, a little bit of breathing room, kind of like they did in the first set once we got to this area in terms of the points. It was 15-11 when Dartmouth went on to outscore Durfee 10-2 over the stretch. Barber with the set. Durfee will get the point back. Good serve there from Adorno. A lot of power behind it. Martin with the good swing. Now Curran with the set, and Gibney with the swing on this end. It's dug out on the back by Dennehy. Durfee getting it back now. Another good set from Curran. Carvalho down to the court to dig it. Gibney wants one. Won't get one yet. Carvalho to Curran, back to Gibney. That's gonna go out just about a foot outside. Good rally from both sides right there. Dennehy will serve. Not coming back. And it is a 6-point Indians lead. 18-12. That one into the net, and it's 18-13. Oh, that was a bit of a swing and a miss, if you will. So 2 bad serves there, one for each side, and back to a 6-point game. And coming in is Rutkowski. That's a little better. Ooh, gonna be a tough play at the net. Nice job, Curran. Curran happy she made the play, but nobody there to back her up. And then kind of caught herself a bit in the middle of the play itself. And not surprising, I figured if it got to 7, we may see a timeout. Coach Bullier using her first of the match, as it's 20-13. For Dartmouth, this is their third of 4 consecutive home games here, right as we come up on the midway point in the season. And that first one was last Tuesday, Oliver Ames. Then Friday they won, beating the Lakers. Today, Durfee here, and on Wednesday, Barnstable coming in before they hit the road again on Friday. Durfee's schedule pretty balanced. They don't have more than 2 home games at a time. They did just to start the year. They had 3 to start the year, and then they have a road trip of 3 straight games starting in October, but that's it. No real like lopsided one way or the other, which is kind of nice. Spread it out a little bit. Carvalho will serve for Durfee as they got a point back. Barber lofting it, and played now by Durfee, the back line, 3rd touch, and Gibney will send it over. Martin, big swing, and gets the point. Took out Carvalho. Sidney Leary checking in number 3 there. Martin on the serve. Curran will set. And that is in. Right on that back line. Another tough serve there from Curran. It's back-to-back that have not gone her way. And it gives Dartmouth it back. 22-15 with now Cordero on the serve. Oh, right through the hands. Punched at. Tough play. Dartmouth was not ready for that. Leary makes the play, and Dartmouth with the point. And it will now be set point here in the second. Curran lofting it and misplayed. I get what Adorno was trying to do, but not on set point. Don't want to do that. 25-15. The Indians take the second, and they are in position to sweep their first matchup with the Hilltoppers here in fall 24. A 2-0 Indians advantage as they switch sides to get ready for set number 3. Hope you've enjoyed the match so far. We'll be back after this short timeout with the 3rd set. First, Evan Massoud with you on DCTV. One of 2 games you're going to have me for this week. Happy to be back with the crew. And the Indians happy to see the Hilltoppers because Dartmouth has really had Durfee's number over the years, especially under Coach Lassie's tenure as head coach. Durfee will get the first point here. This is their first lead of the match. It'll be 2-0. And a bad serve will give Dartmouth control of the ball for the first time here in the 3rd. Kind of a low dig. Oh man, Musat really unloads that time. Excuse me, not Musat, my bad, Adorno, rather. with the big swing and sending that one well beyond the court. That's a great set and a great finish for Hilltoppers. Cordero had a good serve. Durfee will take back over now. That's Raposa who will serve now. Oh, it's going to be a tough play on the third touch. It's not going back. Barber, good serve, great serve. Not returnable. That one not able to be dug out by Carvalho either. Into the net it goes. Ferreira. Bad serve. We have not seen the best in terms of the service game for both sides tonight. We've seen a lot of serves that have gone into the net and been short, and like well short. Not like, oh, they might have gotten over. Like just not getting some decent swings. Durfee will be down one when that ball comes down. Good serve. Nice set there and a nice finish, but Durfee able to play it. Now this is going to be off angle. It just clears the net. Coming back to Dartmouth, Durfee's got to be ready for it, and Carvalho was not. Having herself a tough third set here. Durfee not able to tie it up, 7-5 Indians. Nice block in front, but it'll fall just out of bounds on that side marker. Right at the post of the ladder is about maybe 2 feet there, if that, and the Hilltoppers not able to keep it in bound. That's a really good serve. No spin on it, and it just got over. Durfee, nice job out of system to keep that ball in, and the Indians can't get it back to the Hilltoppers. So they a little out of system on the other side. And it's 8-6. Gibney lets it fly. Short serve dug out by Dennehy, who goes sliding in a hook slide. And it'll be a net violation, start move. Big swing, big block, and Durfee will not return it. And it's 11-6. Big swing, and it is dug out. Oh, no, they're saying it hit the court. I'm not sure about that. That was really weird. If it got deadened into the court, it wouldn't have lofted back like that. I'm surprised that was. Good touch. Durfee sends it over. Big swing, and it's out of bounds. (12-9), and Carvalho will serve again. That one came right back, so Durfee gets a freebie, little late break on the ball, and it is out of bounds. Oh, that's one you gotta dig. You can't try to use the two hands like that. You'll never get the loft. Martin will serve again. Dartmouth back up by 5 and trying to add to it, finish off what would be a sweep, and it will now be a 6-point advantage. Durfee still has 2 more matches this week. McKinnon. Big point, big swing. The Hilltoppers will return home Thursday. They have Dighton Rehoboth, their first time seeing DR. And then they will travel to Apponequet on Friday to square off against the Lakers. That's also their first time against them. And then next Wednesday, the 2nd, that's when the schedule turns over and we hit the second half as the Indians and Hilltoppers go into timeout. Coach Bullier for Durfee using the timeout as the lead comes to 8 for the Indians. For Dartmouth, they, as I said, will be home for one more as part of this kind of 4-match homestand, if you will, over the last week or so. They play here Wednesday against Barnstable, then travel to North Quincy on Friday, back home next Monday, the 30th, for BR. And then they're off for a week. They'll resume on the following Monday, the 7th, at New Bedford. Already beat New Bedford once this year. So interesting to have a week off like that. That's rather uncommon. Eighteen to 9. And it is now a 10-point lead. Durfee completely misplaying that on their end of the net. Martin will serve again. Emerson White checking in for the Indians. Carvalho. And it's Raposa sending it back. Barber will get to set it. Good block, nice pickup on the other end there, Curran. Good dig by Dennehy on this side. And into the net it goes. A rare misfire from McKinnon, who's been outstanding tonight. 20 to 10, and Durfee will get to serve. And it is Curran. That one going under the net. Man, really having a tough night with the service game is Curran. Olivia Crane will let it fly. That one will be short as well. Coming up this week, we have 3 more games for you on DCTV from Dartmouth High. Field hockey Wednesday, which I'll be back for, as Durfee's making the trip here for their first of 2 meetings this year. And then Friday, there's going to be a doubleheader. Girls soccer against New Bedford Volk. That'll be 3:30 start time. And then football against Old Rochester at 7, as the Indians at 3-0, looking to make it 4 straight to begin the year. They allowed their first points of the year last week, but they have been absolutely incredible through 3 games, outscoring opponents 106 to 7. Just unbelievable numbers, this football team. They had back-to-back shutouts to start the year, and then last week against Durfee on the road, allowing a touchdown, gave Durfee a 7-0 lead, and then from there, 44 unanswered points. McKinnon lets it fly, but it's out of bounds. There was no deflection there. They wanted one, but ball did not change directions at all. And it's 22-16 as Ferreira will serve again. Oh, a bit of a collision there for Durfee, able to keep it alive though. Great block. DePina, and it's into the net. Durfee has cut it back to 5. It was a 10-point deficit, and now it's 22-17. Another good serve from Ferreira. That's into the net. And I think one more point, and Coach Lassie may use her first timeout of the evening. We'll see. Ferreira to serve again. It's a good one. This one coming to our side of the court, really kind of changing directions up. Nice dig by Curran, sends it back now to the Indians. Far side, poked at, and it is good for the point. Gibney not able to get there. Good run for the Hilltoppers, though, as they cut it back a bit. McKinnon will serve. Dartmouth 2 points away from a sweep. That is short, and it gives Durfee some life, 23-19. Adorno lets it fly. Good serve. Third touch. It'll be a free ball here as Barber lofts it over. Curran with the set. Gibney coming in. Big swing. Nice dig on the back from Crane. That is out, and it's a 3-point game. Martin coming back in. Barber will send it after the third touch, or on the third touch. That is swatted at by Curran, and it's into the net, and it is now match point. Dennehy will try to end it here. Not before there's a timeout. Durfee hits the court. They used every second of that timeout. And now Dennehy gets the whistle. Match point for the Indians. That is going to drop. I thought it might go long, but kind of lost some steam in the air. Barber gonna set. And a misfire on the far side will give Durfee some life again. And now they control their fate as Gibney will serve. 24-21. That one is over. Barber setting. Big swing. Protected by the back line. And no play at it. 25-21 here in the third. Durfee kept it close. They battled back. The Indians win it at home and once again beat the Hilltoppers. It's a 3-0 sweep here at the Lynch Activity Center. You see the finals from each set. Durfee still with some work to do. They will not see Dartmouth again until the last week of the regular season. Second to last game of the season, Monday, October the 21st. So there'll be a lot of time in between until the rematch happens between these two schools. Dartmouth back to 500 at 4-4. The Hilltoppers drop to 2-6 with the loss. We hope that you will join us on Wednesday for field hockey from the stadium as the Hilltoppers and Indians square off in that sport here for the first time in the fall. Until then, I'm Evan Massoud for our great crew behind the scenes. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. We'll see you Wednesday afternoon.